Hello guys, welcome to the future of Yu-Gi-Oh! A segment on my channel where I talk about cards coming out in later in the game and just discuss their potential. Now, we have two archetypes coming out, well, two things that were from the anime, from the mangas, and to talk about, and I'm excited because one of them is Vision Heroes, an archetype from the manga that was very spell and trap related, and we already had one of their Vision Heroes, which I actually haven't talked about, but we have the new Vision Heroes and the new Fortune Fairies, which were basically the smaller version of the Fortune Ladies. And I want to talk about them because I saw that the Fortune Fairies are out. But talk about them first because I'm more excited about the Vision Heroes. So we're going to be talking about both. We're going to be looking at them, seeing if they're good, seeing if they're bad, and just deciding, will these be any good in the real game? So let's get into it because I want to talk about these and give my thoughts and opinions. So let's go in. So we have Fortune Fairy N, level 2 fire spellcaster 0 attack 0 defense. You can only use the first and second effects once per turn each. When you draw this card, you can reveal this card, special summon this card from your hand. Okay, it's when you draw it. So if you draw it of something like Extravagance, Desires, instant summon. Okay. If this card is special summoned from your hand, you can target one set card your opponent controls, destroy it. Huh. That's actually pretty good because this is generic. You could use this in any deck. Huh. Okay, first one is you could use this in any deck. That's actually pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. Plus Link Fodder. Fortune Lady Who? When you draw this card, you can reveal this card special summon from your hand. All of them going to have that effect. All of them generic. Okay. If this card is special summoned from your hand, you can target one of your banished spellcaster monsters, add it to your hand. Yeah, this one is less generic, but still, being able to add a banished spellcaster monster is pretty good. All right. Interesting. Fortune Lady Sui, level 4, 0 attack, 0 defense. When you draw this card, you can special summon it from your hand. Okay. And this is level 4, so this is even more generic. Depending on its effect. If this card is special summoned from your hand, you can target one other face-up monster. Banish it until the standby phase next turn. These are very generic. Destroy a set card, banish a face-up monster until the end of the next standby phase. Okay. The level 5. When you draw this card, reveal it special summon from your hand. Okay, 0 attack, 0 defense, dark spellcaster, all of that good, and it's Anne. Okay. If this card is special summoned from your hand, you can banish one spellcaster monster from your deck. Okay, so that's for the Fortune Ladies themselves. You want to draw this, special summon it, banish a random Fortune Lady from your deck, and be able to summon it back onto the board. Okay, understandable. What else? We've got Fortune Lady Chi. She's into the chi, the martial arts styles and all of that. Level 6 of Spellcaster monster effect, 0 attack, 0 defense. When you draw this card, you can reveal this card from your hand and special summon it. If this card is special summoned from your hand, you can have each player draw one card. I don't like it because you're giving your opponent an extra draw. But still, if you draw another Fortune Lady and then you're just getting free resources, a Fortune Fairy. These are, the monsters here are actually really decent when I'm looking at them because, you've got this one that destroys a set card. You've got this one that adds a banished spellcaster back, which isn't fully generic, but is still pretty decent when you think about it. You've got this one that banishes a face-up monster until the next standby phase, and it's one other face-up monster, so it's either player's board. You've got this one that banishes a spellcaster monster from your deck, which is good for Fortune Ladies. And you've got this one that is just, I draw cards. And don't 100% be on this, but I think if you draw these in your first 5 cards, you could special summon them. The only reason I say this is because your first 5 draw hand is what you draw for the start of time. I'm not sure how this actually works, but if you draw 5 cards, you see 5 of these, will you be able to special summon them? I'm not sure the terminology of drawing your first 5 cards is, but this says when you draw this card, so you would technically be drawing them. I don't know if that's how it works, but if it is, it's free summons as soon as you draw your first 5 cards, which is actually very interesting. So you could be potentially summoning multiple monsters. I don't know if that's true. I'll have to look it up because that would actually be stupid. Yeah. So let's see what the spells are. Unacceptable result. If you control a spellcaster monster, special one, Fortune Fairy from your hand. Okay. I'm assuming this is the card that's like, nah, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that. Okay, so that's okay. That's pretty good. Uh, Miracle Stone, continuous spell. You can only control one Miracle Stone, one face-up Miracle Stone. Spellcaster monsters you control gain 5 defense. Fortune Fairy you control with a different name. So I control 4. All my monsters gain 2k attack. Pretty good. Once per turn, when an attack is declared involving a Fortune Fairy monster control, you can draw 1 card. It's all right. It's all right. So everything's gaining. Like monsters are gonna have normally 500 attack, and you're gonna be able to get a draw once per turn. It's okay. It's okay. Luck Blown. Normal spell, you can only activate once per turn. Play 1 Fortune Fairy monster you control, special summon a Fortune Fairy monster whose original level is 1 lower than that monster from your hand or deck during your next turn. After this card revolved, you cannot normal summon set monsters, normal summons special summon monsters except spellcaster monsters. That's fine. Like you're probably going to be playing this in a deck that is fully based on spellcaster monsters, and it's during the turn after. So by the point that you've done this, you're probably going to be having all of these other types of monsters from your extra deck on the board already. So you don't really care if you have this. So that's fine, honestly. Like you're getting free resources from this. You lose out the next turn when you could potentially kill your opponent this turn. So you get a free summon. You get one of the free effects such as banish a spellcaster, destroy a set card on the board. Any draw. No, you can't get the draw effect because that's the highest level. But you get free resources, so you don't really care. So that's fine. But honestly, Fortune Fairies are freaking great. Generic spellcaster archetype that helps spellcasters all in general, giving you so much resources. Like we've got the other Fortune Fairy, which is the level 1, and just looking at them, they're really good. Like honestly, just like they really do have a lot of good effects, and I can see these being generic at anything. Like I could honestly I could see myself playing N in Solomon Great because draw it, kill set card, go in just like Crusadia Reclusia, and it's a fire monster, so it would help there. But the only problem with it is that it's not the level 3, and I know they did it because it's so they wouldn't do it the level 3, or it was in the anime as a level 2. But honestly, this archetype is very good, and I can see it being used as a generic spellcaster archetype. Like honestly, these can be splashed in quite a few things, especially when we get the other Charmer Link monsters. So yeah, definitely decent ones here. I really do like all of these. But let's get into Vision Heroes now because these are actually pretty good. So we got the Vision Heroes, Asta Phoenix's deck. So from the manga. So let's get into it because I want to see what they do. So Vision Hero Minimum Ray. It is a level 3 Dark Hero Warrior effect. Don't like how it's level 3. 1200 attack, 700 defense. You can only use this card's first, second, and third effect each. If you take damage or battle or effect damage, you can place this card from your graveyard face up on your spell and trap zone as a continuous trap. Okay. I'm hearing True Draco support. I'm hearing mixing with True Dracos. Okay. During the main phase, if this card is a continuous trap card, you contribute 1 hero monster special summon this card. Tribute a Shadow Mist, I guess? Okay. If this card is special summoned from your spell trap zone, you can destroy 1 level 4 or lower monster your opponent controls. Why do you have a restriction on what you destroy? You're already tributing a monster. to summon yourself. And you can only use this effect when you're special summoned from the spell and trap card zone to destroy a level 4 monster. That's garbage. Got your crap minimum, Ray. Don't disappoint me, the rest of you, please. I love heroes. Vision Hero multiple guy. Level 3 Dark Warrior effect, 800 attacks, 700 defense. You can only use the first, second, and third effect once per turn each. If you take battle or effect damage, you can place this card from your grave in the spell trap zone. Okay. I'm assuming these will stack, so you could just put multiple into the spell and trap code zone at once. Okay. During the main phase, if you contribute one hero monster special summon this card. Okay. If this card is special summon from the spell and trap zone, you can have one monster on the field gain 800 attack. Well, they are very weak, but again, I'm tributing a monster to summon you where you're a level 3 and you're not doing a lot. So you're not that good for what I'm seeing, honestly. Vision Hero Poisoner, level 3 Dark Warrior effect, 900 attack, 700 defense. You can only use this card's names first, second, and third effect once per turn each. If you take effect damage, you can special summon this card, put this card in your space of trap card zone as a continuous trap. During the main phase, if this card you contribute, if this card is a continuous trap, you contribute one hero monster, special summon this card. Okay. If this card is special summoned from your spell trap card zone, you can have one monster on the field. You can halve the attack of one monster on the field. Okay, that one is at least decent. That effect is at least half decent. You're halving a monster's attack. Gaining 800, sure. Halving it, sure. But let's be honest, it's still not amazing, but at least it's doing something more than killing a level 4 alone monster. Like, if you can kill any monster, that'd be great. Or killing or like gaining a small amount of attack points. Like, this is at least half decent. Okay. Vision Hero Gravitio. Thank God it's a level 4. Give me some worth. Level 4 Dark Warrior. 500 attack, 2000 defense. You're going to use the first and second effect of this card once per turn each. If this card is normal/special summon, you can target one of your banished hero monsters, add it to your hand. Okay, I like that. That's good. You can tribute this card, then target 2 Vision Hero monsters cards in your spell and trap card zone, special summon them. I like this. I like this a lot. I like this effect a lot, but Vision Hero monsters. Okay. I get the theme, but these little guys are complete. Well, Poisoner is okay, but these ones are trash. I'm sorry, these ones are trash. Okay, so Vision Hero Ferris, a level 5 Dark Warrior effect. Better special summon itself, I swear to God. 600 attack, 800 defense. You can only use the first 6 effects of this card. You can discard one other hero monster, special this card from your hand. Okay, so summon this card from the hand. That's good. I can use this in a hero deck. Thank you. If this card is special summoned, if this card is normal special summoned, you can take one Vision Hero monster from your deck, except Vision Hero Farness, place it in your face-up spell and trap card zone as a continuous trap. Okay? Also, you cannot special monster from the X deck for the rest of the turn except hero monsters. Right. Discard another hero monster. I can discard Malicious, I can discard Shadow Mist, I can discard a ton of stuff. That's fine. You did not need the restriction for your extra deck. You did not need that restriction. But you're still a decent card for heroes. Alright? If you're level 6, you'll do better because then you can combo up with melee. But no, you're fine. Alright. Vision Release. Target one Vision Hero monster in your spell and trap card zone, special summon. Okay, so there's ways to summon them without tributing hero monsters. Okay. Getting a little more better now. During your main phase, except during the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one Vision Hero monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Alright, that's decent as well. Being able to recycle your Vision Heroes. That's okay. All right. Vision Fusion. You can only activate this card's name once per turn. Fusion summon one hero monster fusion from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion materials. Okay. If you have fusion material monsters in your spell and trap card zone treated as spell and trap cards, you can also use up to 2 of those cards as fusion materials by banishing them. Normal spell card. Hand of fusion. Like, I feel like this needed something more. If you have fusion material monsters in your spell trap card, okay. It's all right. It's not bad, but it's not the best. Like, you can, I suppose this works with this, where discard another hero, special summon this from hand, put one in the spell and trap card zone, and then just in this can let you fusion into something. So you're probably going to be making a fusion hero the absorber one, the 2800 attack. The name escapes me right now, but and this artwork is definitely going to be censored. That's 2 skull heads. Okay, so Arrow Vision or Viz Appreciation. Normal trap card. You can only activate this card. This card's name once per turn. When a face-up hero monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one level 4 or lower vision hero monster from your deck. Then you can halve the original attack of one monster your opponent controls. Okay, that's decent. Hero monster dies. You special summon a vision hero from the deck, most likely Vion, because Vion's the good one. And then you get to half a monster's attack. That's pretty good. And it's a permanent half as well. So that's actually really good. But honestly, guys, for my lookup vision heroes, it's very underwhelming. And I'm very upset about that because I really wanted vision heroes to be good. I really did. Like, let's pull up the other vision hero because I haven't actually talked about it. But from what I'm seeing, like, these are very underwhelming. Vision. There it is. Vision hero increase. What do you do? If you take bad damage, yep. While this card is treated as you can tribute one hero monster, yep. Not looking to add it to the deck. If this card is special summon from your spell card zone, you can special summon one level 4 lower vision hero monster from your deck. Okay, that one's a good one. That one makes sense. Thank you. Good one. But honestly, the increase is good, being able to special summon a hero monster, a level 4 or lower vision hero from the deck. So you can special summon Vion. But this isn't good. You could have had one of these special summon a hero from the graveyard. This isn't good. This isn't good. This is half decent. This is okay because you can special summon 2 from the spell and trap card zone for free. This is okay because of it sets up things like your Vision Hero Fusion. This helps, and this just is interesting. But guys, honestly, Vision Heroes, these aren't that great. I'm going to be straight up. Like, being a hero player who's been playing heroes for God knows how many years and just keeps enjoying them, keeps making them better, and keeps trying to innovate them, this isn't a good hero archetype, and I'm really upset about that. Like, having to tribute summon a hero monster, to set this, and also having to set this up in your spell and trap card zone, and it's a cost to tribute, so you can't even target it to like special summon multiple because they're continuous trap cards. It's underwhelming, and it's really just not worth it. Like, it really, like, the cards aren't bad, like, they're not terrible, but it's the fact that they have to tribute a hero monster summon itself from the hand, then from the spell and trap card zone, but while also having to be set up from the spell and trap card zone, and having restrictions like, oh, you can only target one level 4 or lower monster. Like, your opponent's never having a level 4 or lower on their board, unless it's an expected board, and then you won't be able to even use the effects. So it's like, they're not terrible, but they're not good. Like, the increase is decent after looking at it for a quick brief moment, but These ones are not the best. But guys, honestly, what do you think of the Vision Hero monsters? Do you think they're good? Do you think they're bad? I personally don't see them doing a lot. Like maybe increase because someone Vion from the deck for free is pretty good. But the rest of them, I don't see them doing much. Like I could see maybe doing a little concept around them, like maybe using Gravito as a free of, the increase as a free of, and then like these as one ofs. But honestly, this deck isn't the best from what I'm seeing so far. Hopefully, we'll get some more support from it to see if it can do any better. But guys, that's just my personal thoughts and opinions on it. What do you think of them all in the comment section below? Tell me what you think of the Fortune Fairies and tell me what you think of Vision Heroes. Personally, Fortune Fairies, very generic, very good. Can see them being used in a lot of decks. The Vision Heroes, very upsetting, really, really upsetting. Really wanted them to be good. But guys, tell me what your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to like the video to show that you enjoyed it. Subscribe, press the subscribe button so you can be subscribed to the channel. Comment your thoughts in the comment section below. Press the notification button to be notified of all the videos that I make and notified of streams. And I will see you guys next time because Vision Heroes, I might make a video on them, doing a dual video, see what we can do with them. But we'll have to see. We're about one, signing out. Later, guys.